Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's reading. I hope you are all doing so well. So, today I thought we will just do an energetic check in just to see how you are tracking, what is going on. And yeah, I've got the Oracle of the Radiant Sun here to use some different sort of energy today. We're going to draw from this deck to begin with for your reading. Okay. All right, Spirit, what would you like them to know? What would you like this person to know? Tuning in, tuning in, tuning in. Angels, guides, guardians, tuning in. Let's see. We have decision. Mars and Gemini. We have friendship. Oh, for some reason I just had someone might be moving from being just friends with someone to more than friends. Like you might be moving into some kind of a relationship here for someone. Okay, we have riches. Saturn in Capricorn in the 10th house with riches. Wow. We have convention, which is Venus Capricorn energy. We have Mars in Libra with choice, and we have Mars in Gemini with decision. Wow. We have adaptability, and we'll get one more. Okay. We have empathy. Friendship and empathy again, two really similar cards there. So I'm seeing there's a timeline here and available for you. And this is what Spirit wants you to know. Like, there's a timeline that you are almost intuitively making your way towards or you're on right now. There's something about this timeline where you really aren't predicting the way that things are going to unfold. There's something about the way things are about to unfold that I feel like you are kind of blindfolded to right now. And I feel that this is a very positive thing because it's almost that you don't expect how positive the energy and the outcome is actually going to be for you, okay? This has come through recently already, this message, but it's coming through again. There's something here about good fortune with the riches card. Like this could very well be about money and finances for some of you, like having a really good outcome, having a really good situation financially occurring for you, even if it's unexpected, even if you're feeling blindfolded right now and wondering, how could that possibly happen for me? I have no idea. In this situation, you don't need to know how something is going to work out, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know. Like, you're being guided, you're being led. See how there's this chess card, the chess game on this card? I feel like this is really interesting because there is this sense with life. Every time we make a decision, every time we make a choice, we're kind of like making a move in the chess game of life, right? And there's certain ramifications and everything, just like with a chess game, you make one move and then everything in the game shifts and the circumstances are different. This is what I'm getting from your spread. Like, it's a really interesting thing around the creating of a timeline. Like, I'm seeing you as this creatrix energy. You're the creator. You're creating this timeline for yourself and you're doing it without really even knowing it. Like, you're weaving it in your sleep. I'm seeing someone who's like almost like sleepwalking, like there's something where you're blindfolded. You're not seeing what you're doing. You're not seeing what you're creating. Okay. But in this case, it's going to be a very positive outcome. And the funny thing is that I feel like you are expecting things with this convention card here. You're expecting things to be a certain way. You're expecting there to be some kind of a status quo, some kind of things have already been this way, so they're just going to continue being this way. And the funny thing is that, see how there's this person like inside of this box? It's like, I'm seeing somehow your mind is kind of in a bit of a box here. And that's what Spirit kind of is wanting to show you in these cards in the most like kind way, is that there can be this sort of like box that the mind is just like operating within, and it's not really inventing very much beyond that sometimes. And I'm just seeing that there's been some kind of way in which you've been looking at your life, your current life, and your trajectory. We're talking about this timeline, right? At the moment, this is sort of like turning into a timeline reading. Spirit's saying you're expecting it to be a certain way, and actually it's going to be very, very different, okay? And your mind can't quite see beyond itself right now. when you just can't quite imagine what something is going to be like, or you just didn't really see that this would be the solution to your problem. You just never thought of this outcome. You never thought of maybe this could be the answer. It's going to be something like this, or you're going to be surprised in the way in which you are led. There's something about Spirit sort of asking you to have faith at this time with the empathy and the friendship cards. This is giving me the energy of like faith and trust and love. And to know that you're being led, you're being guided by your own intuition, by your own higher self, by your guides, guardians, angels. You're being guided in a certain way on this certain timeline for your highest and greatest good, and that you can trust that you are actually being guided, and that you also are actually making choices that are in alignment. Okay, decision and choice card coming out here. Spirit saying you can trust your choices at this time. I feel like you have strong intuition and you are really allowing yourself to be guided. Your life is about to move forwards in a really big way, okay? Things are about to move forwards for you in a big way. There is going to be a lot of movement happening in your life, and I'm almost feeling like you're going to be relocated from one place to another, from one energy to another. For some of you, you're actually going to be relocated. I feel like this is some kind of a divine relocation where you're being put from one place to another. And I feel like there might be some way that this process is hidden from you, or some way that you don't understand how exactly this is all unfolding. But it is, and it's relocating you to the perfect place for you. Okay, a lot of you, for some reason, I'm getting a house move or a movement energy within you moving, even energy in and around your home moving around. I'm seeing like, now I'm seeing furniture being relocated. I'm seeing kind of, redecorating or gardening. I'm seeing something around homes and gardens. I feel like a lot of you might be manifesting this at this time or like directing a lot of energy towards home and garden, or something around alternative living or growing food or something of this nature. But yeah, with the riches card, like this is really positive energy that's coming in. This is blessings with the riches. Like this could very well, like I said, be financial. But for some of you, these blessings will be something else, but it will make you feel very rich, very abundant. And I'm just seeing that Spirit's really asking you to not worry so much, basically. Not stress so much. Like there's something about the mind, the way that your mind might be in this little box. Like see this box here. It's like your mind might be in a box. There might be a mental prison in which you can't see your way out of right now. And you might really feel blindfolded in this situation. Like you might really not be able to see your way out, or see your way through, or see how something's going to happen for you, or your timeline, how this timeline's going to be happening for you, or something like this. And Spirit's saying it's okay. You don't need to be able to see, okay? You're going to actually intuitively guide your way there through your intuition, through your decisions, through the choices that you make. Spirit's saying really rely upon your intuition at this time as you are being guided, because yeah, there is this like, there's some kind of a divine order to the way that this timeline is manifesting in for you, and the way that every piece is going to be in its right place. Like I'm really feeling drawn into the imagery of the chessboard here in the center of your spread. The chessboard is such an interesting energy, I really feel like it's so symbolic, the energy of life, like this idea of the game of life, like in a certain situation. I feel like you might be feeling like you're in some kind of it's almost like a puzzle or a riddle. There's something about this, like it's a puzzle or a riddle or a game of chess, and you're like, how can I strategize? How can I win my way through this? How can I strategize? And the funny thing is that the solution exists outside of your current mind state. It exists outside of your current mental framework. That's what Spirit's saying. And Spirit's saying you really don't need to drive yourself crazy trying to like think up a solution, because I feel like you're going to more like stumble upon it, okay? There's going to be something where you all of a sudden have this moment where you're like, oh my gosh. Where you just suddenly realize something, or you just suddenly invent something, or you just suddenly, all of these things all of a sudden click into place, like click, 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 like a domino effect. And all of a sudden, oh my gosh, all these things lined up perfectly. And you'll be telling someone about it. They'll be like, wow, what a perfect alignment. I can't believe that happened at that exact time. What perfect timing. There's something about this, something about timing and things aligning, like precision within timing, that can really almost only happen when it's outside of our control, when it's outside of our hands. And it's happening, almost being orchestrated by the divine behind the scenes. And that is what I'm seeing happening in your life at this time. It's like there are certain things that are being orchestrated by the divine behind the scenes. And you don't need to know about them right now, but Spirit's also telling you about them through this reading. Spirit's giving you a little hint just so that I feel like you can have more empathy for yourself right now. So I feel like some of you guys might be feeling almost judgment for yourself of like, why don't I have the answer? Why don't I have the solution? Why don't I know where I'm going or what's going on or what this thing is? And there's something where you're strategically being held in the dark, or you're strategically being not shown every single piece about the situation, okay? You're kind of, there's something about spirits like holding their cards. Like there's something about it's going to be revealed at the right time. The pathway or the green light or the solution, something like this, the timing, the alignment, something's going to happen. So have more empathy for yourself, I feel like, because you don't need to have the answer at this exact moment in time. At this exact moment in time, you actually don't need to have the answer, but you can still make the choices, make the decisions that are in alignment, and you already have been doing it perfectly, okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to know, that you already are making your choices perfectly in alignment, because I feel like some of you have been maybe stressing about, oh my gosh, am I in alignment? Am I actually doing the right thing to get myself to the right outcome or the solution that I want? Some of you guys might be walking some kind of tightrope situation here, okay? Some of you, I'm seeing there might be some kind of a stressful layer to this that you're going through. But I'm really seeing that the fact that you do not know what the answer to this is going to be is actually a benefit, and it's actually on your side, because it allows this space in time for magic to occur, for miracles to happen. There's something about the energy field around you right now where like all is actually possible. And it's funny because it's almost like you have no idea. This is what your spirit guides team are kind of showing me. They're like, you're kind of moving through life and thinking, oh yeah, life's this way, and kind of thinking this way. And I'm just seeing everything's about to be shaken up. Everything's about to be turned on its head. Like you're about to have to adapt to life in a good way, okay? I'm feeling like there's going to be almost a rebirth energy coming from this, okay? This might be why you're being kept in the dark in a way, because I feel like there's something here where it's almost like from your current experience of life, you almost can't fathom how things are going to be changing for you. There's something like this where it's like you haven't lived that kind of an experience yet. So it's almost like you can't predict what it will feel like, something like this. Yeah, there's a lot of new energy coming in with this timeline shift that you're on. You've already shifted timelines, by the way, but it's like still kind of being revealed to you. There's a lot that still hasn't been revealed to you yet. And Spirit saying you are, again, like being too hard on yourself, where you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have the answer. I can't believe I don't know. And you're being really judgmental about that. And Spirit saying like, actually, that's exactly where you need to be right now. That's exactly where your higher self has planned for you to be at this time. And just like trust that you're actually like, you're about to win this game of chess. Okay. It's like, I feel like you're trying to be really strategic. You're like, which decision should I make next? Which choice should I, make? And Spirit's saying like, you're winning. Like you're actually like, you have the winning formula. Like you're going to win. Yeah. There's something here about you're going to win. You're going to make your way through something. There's going to be like some pathway that you're on. Like, cause I already feel like you're on this timeline already, but it's like this timeline is revealing itself, and it's like a puzzle unfolding in front of your eyes where all of a sudden all of these solutions tie together. It's almost like, okay, you know what it's like? Okay. So have you ever read the mid-classic sort of detective novels, mystery novels, like, Agatha Christie kind of style mystery novels, right? Where there's like some kind of a mystery. And right at the end, the detective is always like looking at all of the evidence put together in front of them. And it's like, oh, who's done it, And they never know. And then all of a sudden everything clicks into place, and they're like, oh my gosh, I know who did it, and I know why, and I know where, and I know how it happened. And every little piece of evidence that they have, that they've collected over the course of the story, all of a sudden every little piece of evidence makes sense. And it's all like, the whole mystery is revealed. Okay. And it sort of unravels, and everything's as clear as day. And it's like, oh my gosh, how did I not see this before? I love Agatha Christie novels. They're so masterful. Anyway, this is the kind of energy that I'm getting for you. Okay. You might feel blind right now. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Just like when you're reading one of those mystery novels and you're like, I don't know who did it. I don't know who it was. And then after it's revealed, you're like, oh yeah, it makes sense. So there's going to be something here where things are going to be revealed to you. It's going to be a surprise, but in the best kind of way, because you're going to, what's going to be revealed is that so much more is actually possible for you. And that for some of you, this could actually be an actual miracle or some kind of a win in your life. Yeah, with the riches as well, this could also be about money in your life, like having some kind of really incredible fortune shift happen with your finances. For some of you, this is literally about this, or some kind of a dream purchase for some of you, like a dream home, something like this. Could be about a purchase, money going out, money coming in. Okay. It's one of those things, or both at the same time. Yeah, both at the same time, actually, for some of you, both at the same time. Money comes in and then money goes out again because you're purchasing something. I feel like this is about to happen for you on your timeline, and it's something you don't see coming. It's like, I'm seeing money coming in, and then you use that money up really fast. Okay, so I'm seeing like a huge amount of money coming in, like a lot of money, like a lot of, like we're talking about riches, like money pouring into your life all of a sudden. You're like, wow, I have all of a sudden a lot of money. But then all of a sudden that money's not there anymore because you've spent it. And you've spent something, like you bought a house, for example, right? You really invested this money, or you bought you booked your like dream trip overseas, or you bought some kind of an item that's going to change your life, like a van, to live in van life. I'm seeing the money being like instantly invested into some kind of a life. But for a lot of you, for some reason, I'm feeling like it's something to do with a home, feeling a lot of home energies, and a lot of like, yeah, something about building something yourself. Maybe you want to build something yourself, building a home yourself, building a garden yourself, building like an off-grid lifestyle, building a van to live in, like when you do the conversion or whatever. I don't know. I'm seeing something like this. Yeah, there's something really here or there about how you're being led to a situation financially so that you can invest in something bigger. Okay. And some of you, this process might already be happening. And this is already happening, but I'm seeing money coming in and then money going out again, money coming in, money going out. I'm seeing that you're getting better with letting that money flow happen as well. I'm seeing that there's something about, I'm seeing energetics shifting where money is flowing better, like money flows in, money flows out, money flows in, money flows out, just like the ocean. It comes in, it comes out, comes in, it comes out, but it's constantly moving and staying in that state of balance. And I'm seeing something like this, where you're not going to be so much maybe hoarding money or holding on to money and feeling worried or restricted around money. But at the same time, there's going to be enough money that you can kind of spend it on something that feels quite life-changing. This feels quite like a life-changing event that you're going to, yeah, maybe purchase something, or it's just going to be life-changing having this level of money, I suppose. So yeah, Spirit's saying you are already subconsciously guided, intuitively, you are guided. You are actually making the right decisions on the daily base, like on a daily basis. Spirit's saying that the universe is kinder to you than what you are predicting it's going to be. Okay. There's something here as well about like you have really good karma and you're more protected than you think. I feel like some of you predict that, oh, everyone's going to be mean or angry with me, or that kind of thing where you like always think someone's angry with you. And I mean, sometimes people just are angry. I mean, who knows? But I don't know. There's something here about the way that you perceive the universe around you is like way harsher than what is actually going to show up. So you're going to be pleasantly surprised, which is nice, right? It's nice. Yeah. So a lot of adaptability, a lot of change coming into your life now, a lot of change. You are ready for change. I feel like this kind of change is going to make you feel like you're really have achieved something of your life goal, some kind of a life dream, a life goal. It feels like a big one, something that you've wanted to do for a long time. It does involve money in some way. Could be career, of course, a career goal. This could be a home purchase goal. This could be a travel goal. Like, oh, I've always wanted to travel to Europe, or I've always wanted to travel to Australia, or something like that. And then you finally can. Yeah, there's something really important about money actually in this new timeline for you with that riches card. And the way that money opens up pathways, I feel like with the 10th house, though, I'm now seeing that Saturn 10th house Capricorn with the riches. I feel like this has to be career energy, definitely. I feel like Spirit's saying, okay, there's another message coming through here. Another layer of this is like, you're being guided to do with your career more than you realize. You're being guided to be in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing more than you realize. And you can relax and let go a little bit more around making your success happen, or like, like, I'm going to make it happen. That kind of energy is really good. But Spirit saying you can also kind of like relax a little bit more and know that you actually, like, there's a lot of messages here around like, you already are doing enough. You already are enough. You already are doing enough. You're already enough. It's already enough. Okay. It's already enough. It's already enough. You don't have to do more to make more. Okay. I'm seeing it's like an internal shift where you let the goodness in, or you let yourself receive. There's some kind of an internal shift, but Spirit's saying like, turn the energy inwards with career. It's not as much about doing more or like making more happen. There's something about an energetic shift is going to bring in more riches and abundance, okay? Because you're already doing enough. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You're making the right choices within your career. You're doing the right things. You're taking the right action. You're doing something in divine alignment at this time, okay? With your career, you're in divine alignment with the choices, the actions that you're taking at this time, and you're on the path to success and riches. I'm definitely feeling abundance is something very, very key about this timeline you're experiencing at this time. There's something very key here about abundance. For some reason, money or career is very, in the spotlight. And, money also is related to a lot of things in life, because money can open up different opportunities for us in life, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm seeing something like, this manifestation on this timeline that I'm picking up on. It feels really special, okay? It feels really special. It feels like here's something to look forward to, all right, everyone? Oh my gosh, isn't it nice? This is something that you can genuinely look forward to, because this manifestation, it doesn't feel too far away, okay? That's what I'm picking up. It doesn't feel too far away. Like, yeah, I don't even want to give it time, but it's like, it doesn't feel that far. It doesn't feel like, oh, you gotta work. It doesn't feel like, oh, you gotta work. It's more like, yeah, it's coming in right about now. Like, it's on its way. Like, text, it's just, you just got the text and it's on its way, kind of thing. But more than just a bucket list, but more like life goals. Is that what a bucket list is? Or is a bucket list kind of like more like novelty items that you want to do in a life? I don't know. It's something like that. It's something that's like on your life goals. Like, this is what I want to achieve in this lifetime. Buy a house, or like own property, or grow your own food, or whatever. Something like this that feels very significant to you and your path. Or if it's career related, get to a certain level of success, have this thing happen. It's some kind of a milestone that's going to make you feel really rich, really abundant. And Spirit saying, you don't have to worry so much. Like, the universe is going to treat you like they are your friend, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. Like, the universe is going to be kind to you. You're more protected than you realize. Like, you're actually kind of really, really protected. And I think that you kind of know that. But if you really stop to think about it, there's so much that you are protected from that you'll never know. That Spirit is always guiding you just that one step ahead of some kind of thing that you're being protected from, okay? And this is the kind of energy I'm getting, is like, you don't even realize how protected you are, how loved you are, how supported you are. Yeah. All right, that is your reading for today. I do hope that you enjoyed it and it supported your path at this time. If you would like to check out more of my work, I have just released a new, really in-depth light language healing that is called 7 Chakra Healing. I channeled it kind of all in one session, and it moves through all the 7 chakras. It's an in-depth light language healing, sort of guided meditation style channel. Yeah, it's a really powerful one. I found it really, really beneficial just myself as I was channeling it. Felt like a powerful one. I've just released it, so I'll link it down below and you can go check it out, read more about it, see if it might be right for you. And I'm just sending you so much love and light. Take care.